Hey everyone, good evening. How's everyone doing? I'm trying some new things, guys. I hope that was a little bit fancy. Let me say hello to everyone that's here. I think Jesus was calling me out, y'all. Jesus, were you calling me out? Like hours early. Hi, Amy. Budgeting by Amy. Patty is here. Hey, Shar. Shar hugs. How you doing? When does Michelle get back? It's got to be soon because it's been a whole nother week. Hi, Wendy. Hey, Misha. Hi, Lisa. Yes, I hope you all had a great week. You know, us retired people, we have really good weeks. Oh my gosh. Hi, Amy V. I hope you're healing up and feeling a little bit better. Let us know how you're doing. Oh, look, Lisa asked the same question. Hi, Mrs. Nika Brown. Are we saying hello? Amy said I'm doing better. Lisa, still hard to hear. Okay. Is everything supposed to heal up like what happened with your eardrum you were saying? I meant to look that up. Hi, Elizabeth, because of course I go on Google medicine, medicine, and I diagnose things myself. Hi, Cece. Hi, Taylor. Taylor, are you Taylor Budgets on Kofi? Maybe with a number. Are you Taylor with the retirement box challenge? Let me say it specifically that way. Hi, Bobby. Terry Taylor said, "Doing good. I'm going to brush my fur baby teeth." LOL. He was what? Now you're gonna yell. You had to make your appearance. Piper's right here. He's about to start yelling at me, I think, guys. I just fed him like 3 times. My poor little baby. Hi, Christine. Misha said my feet are killing me, but wanted to check. Oh, is it the neuropathy? Oh, late tomorrow. Yay. I know you cannot wait. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yes, I'm sorry too. There's an army that wants to take a road trip. Oh, yeah, you already know. I know we're supposed to roll out at dawn. Everyone's out by the fire. I'm inside. Oh no. Oh, Misha, you're up north. That's right. I'm glad you have a signal though. 'Cause I know last time you didn't have a good signal. No, you are not. Okay, gotcha. Hi, Judy. Hi, Pat. You don't. Okay, copy. Thank you. Thanks. Waiting for meds to kick in. Gotcha. Hi, Paulette. We're saying hello. You guys, my people that we follow each other on our activity, they're like kicking my butt. Like my watch has been going off all day. And what has your girl done? Nothing. However, however, um I did go pick up my bicycle from REI. I got a new water bottle cage that I'm going to install on it, but I can't find my tools. So, like I need to get all this ready before the movers come and pack up my house. So, like all the little things that you like don't always need, but then when you need them because you're not like I've spent too many years going and buying stuff that I already have, so I have multiples just because I've moved so many times. Hi, Piper. Are you gonna say hello to everyone? Are you gonna come over here and say hello? No. Okay, you're gonna back up. Okay, well, if he comes closer, we'll say hello to Piper. Um, but yeah, I got my bicycle, so I plan on tomorrow getting started. It needed like a whole tune up. I had to get one of my tires like completely repaired. It was not cheap, y'all. But I need to do these miles on the road because the September cycling event is almost 400 miles, and right now I'm not ready, but I'm about to get ready. Um, I so I want to give you guys an update on my headaches. Well, they're not my headaches; they're from the pit of hell. Um, so I think we talked about it last Friday. I talked about it on someone's live, but I added in an iron supplement, a new multivitamin that has plenty of vitamin C to help absorb the iron. I added in magnesium because then, other things need help moving along when you take iron. Um, so that's all coming together. And then I had several days with no headaches, guys. I was like, yes, yes, okay. And then yesterday I had a little bit of stress and I could tell the headache just flared up and it has not went away yet. So I'm working on it. So I think it is definitely got a nutrient and a stress component. I just had never had them for so many days in a row. Like typically I've been stressed lots of times, right? Um, and hadn't had this reaction. So anyway, definitely had some relief, and I'm going to get it together. So okay, Piper laid down, but he's really not close enough. So I'm sure at some point he'll come and say hello to everyone. All right, let me see where we were. Where were we? Where were we? Okay, Amy is supposed to heal, but need to have a hearing test. Got you. Hello, hello. Shar, you want to take a road trip? Okay, Shar, I have that on my topic list actually. Don't let me to come back. Don't let me forget to come back and talk about that because I want to talk to you guys about some of my road trips um, and what I'm thinking. Because I think my idea of what I wanted to do is maybe a little more developed, and I'll tell you guys why. Amy said I'm game. Just let me know when. How many Taylors in the chat? I think it's just you. There's about 5 Amy's though, usually. Hi, Karen. Karen, how's your new job coming? Jeanette's, hey, Jeanette, this baby's still up. So Jeanette is supposed to come on live with us, y'all, but if the baby is still up, we're not going to see Jeanette for a little bit. So no worries. If you can come on and join. If not, no worries. Adana's still under the weather. So I spoke to her the other morning. We had a great conversation. So I'm sure she's on the mend now. I think it's been 2 days now, but she was definitely still under the weather. So I don't think we'll see Donna tonight. Oh, wait. Shar, this road trip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Shar, you may not want this road trip. I don't know. Shar might be down. We're saying hello, hello. Yes. Okay. I knew it was on someone's live. I just couldn't remember. Hi, Jesus. I think you were trying to call me out earlier. Misha, my neuropathy has been acting up today too. Lisa, you coming to Cali to help me kick some? No, ma'am. So thank you for asking, Lisa. So actually, I had 3 appointments this week. 2 of them were on Tuesday, and 1 was today. And so while I was out, I had to go to Fort Belvoir. So getting there wasn't too bad in terms of traffic, but as I was trying to come back, it took me like an hour, and that is only like, well, from where I probably was like 17 miles away. Just send help, y'all. That's why I don't want to go out anywhere here. But the appointment that I went to today is going to require me to go every once a week for the next 5 weeks. So I'm working on some different therapy, some physical therapy for a different body part. And so I'm getting that documented. And then I took care of dermatology. So I have a follow up with them they couldn't even get me in again until the end of August. So that was a different challenge, but I got that done. And then I think the only other thing I need to schedule is like a ear, nose, and throat because, yeah, I just want to get a few other things documented. So those of you that are veterans or you have veteran family members, it's important that you get these things documented to tie them back to your service time. So I'm working on that. And then, oh, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, so all of you make sure you're getting your routine, your routine appointment, not routine, but your like appointments that have certain timelines. So I'm years behind a colonoscopy. I think it's important that we talk about this because I believe 4 years behind. Well, I'll be 49 next month in a couple weeks. And I was supposed to have one at 45. So I'm a little concerned that I didn't get one because I know it's preventative, but I haven't had any real symptoms either. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm fine. But make sure, especially men, you guys go get your get your exams when you're supposed to, or even if you have a family history of colon um, issues. So I have that on the 28th. So I gotta y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be on Donna's live the day before because I gotta start that prep. And those of you that have done it before know what I'm talking about. You basically need to be very close to a restroom. So, more to follow on that. So, thanks for asking, Lisa. Jesus said going carnivore. I think I read that before, Jesus, when you said that it helped you with some health issues too. Wendy, I know, right? Why do you need help? She just said yes. Try using deep relief cream with lidocaine. That sometimes takes the edge off for me. So I have two different kinds, and now the name eludes me. But when I'm doing a running event, they always have some like at the medical stations. And when I did the Disney Marathon, y'all, when I got to like mile 20, like every time there was a stop with a pump of that, I forget what it was. Uh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. But y'all, I was applying it everywhere that hurt, which was parts of my legs that I don't think hurt before. Ooh. Hi, Jack. Oh, so Jack is here. Let me talk about something really quickly while Jack is on. So, you guys, those of you that are also people that like to give generously, and of course, I mean within whatever your means are. But I know a lot of you do save for being generous, and if you're doing the hop, then you have an envelope, and maybe you're not using it for that, and maybe you are. I don't know, but um, Jack made a challenge, and it is for the community. It's the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country, and so I'm going to go online and provide my donation, and then use these beautiful challenges that Jack made about the Hill Country. There's several of them. I only printed 2 pages out so far. I got to cut these out, but if you go on her Etsy store, and if somebody could put the link in there, I might be able to grab it real quick. But Jack's Etsy store, the proceeds from the purchase, I think Jack, I'm sorry, it might be, was it $3, three something? I'm sorry, I don't remember. You could share it in the chat, but the proceeds from the challenge, she's going to donate a certain amount. And then I am also going to donate to the people that have been affected in the Hill Country from the floods. Lots of people died. Just terrible, terrible tragedy. Obviously, there's tons of terrible tragedies. But if you find it in your heart to provide a donation to that cause, it's a great cause. Jack, I think you said it. HEB, which is the huge grocery store chain in Texas, they were right on site, and a few other places. So these donations definitely are for a good cause. So I appreciate anyone that feels it in their heart to provide a donation for that. So you'll see that on my channel, on my savings, on my YouTube channel. I usually do that on my collabs and causes video, which is every other Tuesday, because I've been doing my videos every other week now as I'm preparing to, retire and move and y'all do all the things. So enough about that. You will see that on my channel. So, hey, Jack, let's see. Lisa said, well, we can get on the road or get the Road Warriors to come to Cali after we stop in South Dakota. I'm sure Danny and all the girls will ride there too. Uh-oh, Wendy. Wendy, send me a message. What's going on? Send me a text. I won't see it right now, but Karen said, okay, so the new job is good, learning new things every day. Good. Good, good, good. Hi, Amy A. Taylor said, I've had migraine headaches, and the reason was because I was unaware that I was holding my head up probably incorrectly. I have a curved spine, and my neck doesn't line up with my spine. Gotcha. I'm a big believer in chiropractic care, and I am a faithful visitor to the chiropractor. And for me, that usually helps keep everything aligned where it should be, especially when I'm doing big athletic events. Um, but this latest problem, I noticed it started increasing when I donated blood on May 6th. So this has been going on for me for several weeks. And before that, I hadn't donated blood, I think, in maybe like 2 years. So it had been some time. And typically I try to go at least once a year. So I think I just didn't do a good job of, replenishing um, myself, um, in addition to all the stress that I'm under. This is probably one of the most stressful times in my life. Um, there's a couple others, but yeah, this is right up there with. I mean, with my mom dying, this is right up there. Not the same type of grief, but definitely a different type of grief. Um, and My divorce was pretty stressful, and things like that. So there's no joke. You No, I figured you were joking, Jesus. It's all good. Yes, me too. I hope Donna feels better, like swiftly, for sure. Shar, are you willing to come to South Dakota to kick a 52-year-old's butt? I can't wait to see Shar's answer. Yes. Yeah, she ended up going to the ER the other day, after the live, and she wasn't feeling too great on the live, but we knew we wanted to, um, do the watch The Secret. Oh, by the way, you guys, so in case you were not on the live on last Sunday night on Donna Powered by Creativity's channel, I'm typically her co-host. You guys, it was a very powerful live. We watched The Secret, the movie, and a lot of us have purchased either the audio book or the physical book of The Secret, and we're going through it. And we have a note sheet which is on donnapowerbycreativity.com. It has the Secret logo, but you guys, I mean, you talk about um, taking some time just to slow down and go over the principles, overall, the law of attraction. Wow. And for me, it's for me, I'm a Christian. I'm a believer, and for me, it all related back to the Bible. Uh, but if that's not your thing, then maybe just watch it from the lens that it's coming from. But yes, Donna was sick. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, it could mean a lot of things. I have to get my first mammogram next month after I turn 40. Yes. So I was behind on mammograms too. I think I was behind 2 years, 2 or 3 years on mammograms. And so I got my mammogram in November of 24. So I I don't even know where I'll be this November. Like, so who knows? We'll have to see where I land to be able to stay on track with that. Yeah, come put me in your trunk and get me across the border, and then I'll pop out and go Kung Fu Panda. I love you, Shar. This is random, but I believe I got the Village Hop mixed up with the brick wall. Oh, I'm sure maybe they already talked about it in the chat. Let's make sure we talk about that in case we still need to. Jack said, "Yeah, I'll be 45 next month, so I know it will be discussed to get." Yeah, I had one in my late 20s because they were trying to rule out some other things. I had an upper endoscopy. I had this other test, a barium swallow study, maybe. That one was so uncomfortable, but they were ruling out some other things because I had other symptoms going on then. But a lot of it ended up being stress and anxiety. So got all that worked out then. So, but that was the last time that I had a colonoscopy. My dad got me some cream from the dispensary that helps some. Is it CBD, Misha? Lisa said I'm gonna plug for everyone, male and female, to get a baseline mammogram at 40. And oh, male and female. I had to reread that. I didn't know they gave. I mean, I know males can still get the same cancer, but I didn't know they give them a mammogram. Interesting. Please, as a breast cancer survivor, early detection saves lives. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. Oh, that's good, Misha. I'm glad you're getting some sort of relief is better than none. Is it Etsy or Ko-fi? Etsy. Etsy on Jack's Etsy, Lisa. Thank you. Bobby said, I got my mammogram last week. Everything was good. I have to get one every year because of family history. I have since I was 35. Gotcha. Yeah, my first one that I got, apparently they didn't use the right um the 3D versus a non 3D, I believe it was, because I have dense tissue. And so they said, okay, well, we can't really rule out everything. And so I had to go back and get the one, I guess the imaging is different or whatever. So I did have to go back and everything was fine. Lisa, I've been doing those for like 20 years. As something I noticed when my self exam concerned me, I had it checked. So, um, so when I was much younger and I was doing my self exams, um, I felt some things and I was like, this is weird. And I even felt pain. And so, in my next appointment, I spoke to the my doctor about it. And I didn't obviously I was younger. I didn't know that when women when we go through our, menstrual time, that different things are happening there. And so um I started paying more attention to what time of the month it was and when I was having those symptoms, and it happens all the time. So it was nothing to be alarmed about at that time, but it taught me like to make sure I'm doing those, those checks. Oh yeah. CC, the movers are going to come. And I don't schedule it. I won't schedule it until probably the second week of August, but it'll be late August. And then we'll talk in a minute. I got to come back to that topic because I need to talk to you guys and get your opinions. But I need to get caught up on this chat. It's expensive, but does seem like does seem to help some. So that's a plus. Yes, that's probably the wrong listing. Oh, I got a letter this week about making my appointment for mine. Good, good, Judy. Make sure you go take care of that. Yes, yes, yes. Good thing your dad can help you out. That's awesome to have a family that can help for sure. Sorry to hear that. I'm doing physical therapy, which is helping. I will go back to the chiropractor soon. Good, good, good. We will be having the funeral Monday for those we lost from the flood, so any help is appreciated. Absolutely, Jack. Ooh, is this it, Lisa? Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's the right link. Good. So everybody that is interested, please go to the link and um, help with the donations to this great cause. And while we're speaking about great causes, I'm also working on Judy's. Judy also has a challenge, and it's for Naomi. And Naomi is a neighbor, family, a baby of a family member neighbor, and she had to have her eye removed for eye cancer. And the family's having to go and do a lot of visits with St. Jude to get everything rectified. Um, so similar thing, Judy. And Judy, I saw your message. You already sent one donation with the family. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I'm saving my Naomi challenge, and then I'm going to send that as a donation as well. So yeah, if you guys can make sure you go see Save with Judy's Etsy shop. She also has, I think yours was like $3.79. So if you're wanting to check that out as well. I didn't bring my Naomi challenge tonight, but I am working it. And I did have it in my video this past Tuesday in my lower income ways to save for my collabs and causes binder. Yeah. Yeah, she came home she went back home that same day. Oh, Shar, yeah. Y'all saw me crying like a baby. But y'all know I'm a big baby anyway. It was amazing. I need to go back and watch what I missed. Yes, please do. Hey, sissy. I have a Tubi. I will send you info. Oh, thank you. I've seen Tubi on something, but I don't have the whatever login or whatever you need. But thank you. Um Sue, see if the secret is on, excuse me, is on there too. Hi, Odette. How are you? Thanks, Shar. I appreciate you got my back. CB and THC got you. Yeah. So yeah, I'll wait till after I engage in that when I get to Michigan. Taylor switches between mammograms and ultrasounds every few months because of the rare kind of breast cancer my mom had. My mom is a 22-year survivor this year, I believe. Very nice. Praise God. My doctor wants me to have an MRI for my heart. Keep me in prayers. Got you, sister. Keep me updated. Um, how was that other matter going that we talked about, sister? You can just text me. Jack gets mammogram next week, and they do the sono on me. Got you. RL. What is that? Jack. So I have both scheduled. Are you saying the regular one and then the sono, like the 3D? You're 33. Wow. Lisa's an 11-year survivor. Yes. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you for praying for my sister. Sister, there's two things I want you. If you don't text me, I'm going to text you and check on that we talked about the other day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Wendy. We'll talk later. Finish telling us about Donna. Uh-oh, what was I telling you about Donna? Talk soon, yes. It is not in the military health system, Odette. So if you have a good civilian doctor, maybe. But here you gotta I can't, you know what? I'm gonna refrain from everything that I would like to say for several more weeks. How about that? As I'm saying that, I hear taps playing. The audiobook is good. Yes, Cece. I don't remember what chapter I'm in on the audiobook, but I'm a ways in. So yes, I'm listening to it too. It typically it depends on your insurance and your doctor, yeah. I had to have one every year because I had some cancer cells removed a few years ago. Got you, Judy. I ordered one and the location told me I had to pay over $700. Wow. Whew. Ladies, husbands, and men here on the live, when going for your men physical and check the prostate, don't just have the finger test, ask for PSA count. My husband died from prostate cancer at 56. Oh, Patty, yeah. Okay, so everybody got that? PSA count. So I'm assuming that's with whatever lab work that you get done. Patty? Hey, Tanya. Tanya, I was just thinking about you earlier, and I want to text you, but I don't remember if I saved your name in my phone. Let me just check real quick because I thought about you. And yes, I did. I'm about to text you. So you're at the top of my phone list. Jack said she's a 3-month baby, so I got the challenge and plan to save for them as well. Yeah, that's super sweet. Yeah, it used to be that insurance had to cover one a year, but everything is. So I didn't know that. Okay, so even for the other female, oh wow, Judy, that's awesome. We've been able to give the family 680 so far. Awesome. Good job, community. That's awesome. I know every little bit has got to be helping that family. Um, so I didn't know that for women for our other yearly exam that we used to get yearly, the more invasive one when you turned 18. Um, I think when I went to my women's health appointment with the VA in Denver, so this probably would have been like 2021. They told me it went to every 3 years, unless you've had abnormal results in the past. Then when I got here and I asked about it, they didn't want y'all. They didn't even want to schedule me, and it had been since I believe 2021, and this was 3 years later. So this was 2024, and I was like, but they told me it was 3 years, and then they're trying to tell me it was 5 years. So I don't know. Um, I don't know when all that changed. Obviously, it's been over the last maybe decade or so, but yeah, I'm I'm not sure why we seems like we're not doing a lot of preventative. We're just doing like let's let people get sick and then we just charge a lot for our medical care. But Judy, I also purchased the challenge and will be saving with and we'll email you. Awesome, Odette. Thank you, thank you. Odette, I don't know if there's new people that came in. I don't know if you saw there's a link up further up for another challenge for the Texas Hill Country um families that have been devastated from the floods there. So that one is on budgeting Jack's channel, which I have her comment on the screen. It's in her Etsy store, and she is sending donation. And I am also going to save with that savings challenge that she provided. I'll just show it again real quick. And for the Hill Country, and then I'm going to send a donation as well. So yes, sorry, Patty. I'm hanging in here, doing great. Just getting ready for this move and all the things. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for praying for whoever needs prayers here, please. Hi, hi, my baby. You gonna say hi to everybody? You gonna say hi? Can I hold you? Can I just hold you so you can say hi? No, I won't hold you long. I won't hold you long, y'all. Say hi. Say hi to Piper. My baby. Okay, okay. So, well, we'll come back to pet stuff, but remind me to tell you about the food and the sling for Piper. We didn't know to ask for the extra test. Got you, Patty. Yeah, one day at a time. Yes, both since I had dense breasts. Yep. That Donna was under the weather and she went home the same day. Okay, got you. Yep, she did. She got some meds and she got a lot of rest, and her son Vinny took great care of her for sure. Hi, baby. Can you wait a minute? Yes, Malia, it's up to 5 years now. They only test to detect cervical cancer, and now insurance doesn't want to cover it. The only test, right? Exactly. That's what I was saying, Lisa. Like, what in the world? Oh my god, I get mine every year in a mammal. Every year since I turned 40. I never heard that. Oh, so it's selective, is what it looks like. Thanks, Lisa. So this is the link for anyone interested in supporting the Texas Hill Country from the devastating floods that they had. Mine's every 3. If I hadn't have had cervical cancer, it would be every 5. So you've had it and only go every 3, Bobby? What in the world? I mean, I'm no physician, but that just seems. If you used to do it every year, what has changed? That we wouldn't still want to do preventative checks. I'm not understanding. Okay. Thanks, Odette. Thanks, Judy. Piper said he needed prayer. Oh, my baby does. Yes, my baby does. Okay, guys, let me run and I'll be right back, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, guys, I am back. He is licking his bowl clean. Hi, Aisha. Aisha, you are on the mend as well. How are you doing? Let's talk. Happy road trip 2026 for sure. Oh, yeah. Piper does say hello. That's my boy. Hey, Donaby. Yep, he was saying hi. In my opinion, the reason we wait for people to get sick and charge up the wazoo or deny treatment is because it's a profit driven system, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I agree, which is such a shame. Yes, PSA blood tests. He had no indication of problems, never sick. He went for physicals. He went to the doctor because his back was hurting. Prostate cancer. Oh my goodness. Okay, copy. So everyone, the PSA blood tests. We need to be asking for that. Or the men. I'm not sure if it's just men or I don't even know what that measures. I'd have to look it up. Thank you, Patty. Yep, 1000%. Mm-hmm. Sounds like Piper wants you to talk about him or he's just talking. He's hungry. Yes, he is. Daisy hurt her cousin. Oh, she's such a little sweetheart. I know. His little meows. Okay, so it's every 5 years where Nika is. Got you. As long as everything is normal and there are no abnormal cells, it's I know, Bobby, but this seems like if there were abnormal before, like they'd want you to get it checked a little more often than 3 years. So he has cancer, Taylor, kitty leukemia. And what I thought was going to happen very quickly, when I got back from my cruise in December, I took him in I got back late December and I took him in early January. Um he's still here. So I'm just thanking God that we're still getting this time together. So he okay, while we're on the topic, let's just go ahead and talk about this. So, and I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom because I know there's lots of other comments. I'll come back though. You guys, I've been doing some research. It's amazing when you don't have so many other things clouding like your mind for work that you have to constantly think about and think about the things you forgot and oh my gosh, I can't even. Anyway, I did not know pet food is so toxic. So, which makes sense. I guess so. I'm going to talk it through really quickly, but um, of course, if we ate processed foods every day and things cooked at such a high temperature and all these things, the way they make pet food, well, of course, we wouldn't want to do that with ourselves either. So I started doing some research and I took a bunch of notes. It's in the kitchen actually because I was sitting in there, but it's filled with preservatives and fillers of things that, and I'm talking like roadkill and just when you see meat meal, like that's what that can be. I am so not impressed and I'm very disappointed actually. And I'm disappointed that I guess I didn't know sooner. So I decided on a brand that I'm going to start giving him. And you guys, when I did my first order, why did I order dog food? Yo, just your girl is your girl is challenged sometimes. Um, so anyway, I called the company and I'm getting cat food sent to me. So I'm gonna start him on that. And I feel bad it's like this late, but I still believe in healing, whether it's us or animals or whomever. Um, so I mean, he's still here fighting. He's still hungry and eating, and I'm just gonna, try to do better. And I'll definitely do better with my next pets. But yeah, I did not know pet food was so toxic, like the normal pet food in the store. So yeah. That is amazing. I'm glad he seems to be doing good. Pet food is crazy. I totally understand the additives, artificial flavors, and they don't even have. Yeah, they don't. They spray dog food just so the dog will eat it. Like they spray it with stuff. Mm. My friend had found out she had cancer when she had a cough that did not go away, and found out it was in her lungs, but she was able to ring the bell last year. Yes, God had his hand there for sure. Oh, very good. Good, good, good. I was just seeing if there was any other pet food comments. Doing much better from the shingles. Absolutely. Okay, let me go back where I was. Andrew, I was given dog food and my dog wouldn't touch it. I looked at it and the ingredients said it had yeah. 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 There are the ingredients that are in like normal pet food you buy at the store, they are not good. I studied. You okay? You full now, sweetheart? Sweet boy. Studied vet assistant for a little while, but stopped because it became too much. But Purina One is a good brand as well. Yeah, even the Purina One, because that's all I buy. Well, the wet food I buy, the senior, I forgot now. I didn't even know to change his food to senior food. The vet did tell me that. He told me to switch him out because Piper is 14. Um, um, and then I do like the Sheba, the little cans, but even that stuff is all it's not good. So I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna embark upon a new journey to learn how to prepare. I'm also gonna learn how to prepare my own food for cats and dogs because I do want to get a dog once I'm settled in Alabama. So anyway, there'll be more to come on that content as well because I had no idea that it was this bad. So okay, guys, let me go back now. Okay, here I was. If we actually had healthcare starting with preventative measures, people would be a lot healthier. Healthy people aren't profitable. Keeping people out of hospitals isn't profitable. Just my thought. Yeah. Batman was looking for him when he meowed. He's like, who's that? Aw. Say hi, Batman. You say hi, Batman. Mhm. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. It's every 3 years for me, unless there are not any abnormalities. Got you. Is that your cat on the side listening to Piper? Yeah, Batman. Nika said, I'm dealing with veteran doctors, just Andrew. It's definitely 5, and they had the nerve to be angry when I demanded sooner than that. Yeah, I was like, oh no, we're going to schedule this. They're like, did you have abnormal? I was like, yep. Mm-mm. I want all this before I leave active duty, and that way, if there was something, to make sure it gets documented, because I don't want any problems later. Hey, okay, he's right here. I'm sure you guys can see him. I know he's hard to see with my there's his little head. He's black, and then my shirt is dark. Okay, this is where I was. Just like Andrea. Just like Andrea. Got you. Okay, I'm tracking. Yeah, Jack, he's sitting here and heard Piper. Oh, Aisha, those are terrible. I'm glad you're feeling. I know, I'm glad too. I mean, I'm not trying to sound ignorant. I'm just sharing like what I did, the things that I don't know. But I didn't know you could get shingles so early. Like, yeah, you just never know. No illusion. Yeah, she's Pat. Okay, we talked about that one. We talked about that one. Okay, yep. We did that one. Put apple cider vinegar in the water. Oh, okay. That's a new trick. I can do that. Like in it, because he has the little fountain water and it goes through a filter, like that kind of water, Shar. I settled on Dr. Marty's. He makes dog and cat. Sweet baby, thank you for that. I buy mine authority, but I wanted to look into it and see if that is bad for my cats. Yeah. Wait, is that the name of it? Sweet baby. Oh, thank you, Judy. My Rex is cooking him a big pot of healthy food, section it off and freeze it in sections. Yep. Nika, I was looking up recipes. Because I'm gonna need to do both. And the main thing that I garnered from like there's so much information out there, you guys. Um, dogs can have some grains, and then cats were because dogs are omnivores and cats are carnivores. That's why their teeth are so cats' teeth are different than dogs, but cats don't get a whole lot of grains. A lot of the ingredients were like sweet potato, um, which seed was it? Was it flax, or it was one of the seeds. Certain berries. I didn't know grapes were toxic for dogs. Like there's so much for me to learn. Um, yeah. So I do plan on learning how to cook and do a similar thing, Nika. Thanks for sharing. So I had to get the Christmas wrapping paper off the top shelf, and my foot slipped, and I landed in the washing machine and half out. Oh my gosh! Did you just do that, Shar? Or did this happen before? The wet food can get stuck in between both cats and dogs and make their teeth rotten, especially when you don't brush their teeth when they're little. Yep. I didn't know about brushing teeth. I mean, I know now, but I didn't know that then. Nope. Excuse me. But you got the paper. You sacrificed your body, but you got that paper. Oh, I love it. I love it. Andrew, there's a channel that I watched that a vet does, and there's all sorts of info. The name escapes me. I'll look it up. Okay, thank you. I believe there's pet food recipe. Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to bring like now I'm gonna have to bring in how to prepare good food for your pets on a budget, right? Because it's not gonna be cheap, especially if you're trying to buy it. Like there's freeze dried and raw and all these other things. But it's like I didn't know eggs were so good, like raw eggs, guys. Like I had no idea. So we might be seeing some pet food on a budget here shortly and all the things. So I know why did she need Christmas paper now, Lisa? Once their teeth get rotten, they can develop disease. Saying yes, saying same with us, right? Same with us. Oh, did you, Pat? I had shingles in my 20s. Wow. Hey, Trina. What's going on, Trina? I know. That was definitely young. Both cats and dogs, it helps. And just put it in their bowls. Well, I'll probably have to just put it in his little food bowl because I have been because he has kind of stopped being interested in the dry food. So I've been wetting it for him and putting it with the wet food because I feel like this might sound silly, but like, babies need some cereal in that bottle. I was like, Piper, you need some dry food in that with the wet food. But I think that's a good idea. I can try to put it in his little concoction that I've been making, which as soon as I get the different foods, I'm not gonna give him this stuff anymore. I just needed some more time. I felt guilty like right away, like, oh my God, I gotta figure this out right now. And I was like, no, 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 calm down. We'll have to just learn this gradually. But I feel like I'm poisoning my animal and I love him, you know? Small breed dogs are prone to plaque. Got it. So we need to brush these babies' teeth. Gotcha, Taylor. Uh-huh. Grapes, avocado, onion, and garlic are terrible for doggos too. Good, 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 good points. Now I'm gonna do my own research on food for Pebbles and Daisy. I have Daisy on Meow Mix. Dry. Yeah, that's garbage, sister. That's like the cheapest brand too. For dogs, meat, protein, eggs, carrots, sweet peas, coconut oil. I did see coconut oil. I saw pumpkin. I think I definitely saw eggs. I think I saw carrots. I don't know if I saw peas, but that's good to know. Yeah. When I get my dog, I only have my little guy right here, my little Piper right now. I put raw eggs in Chloe's dish each night and give her salmon treats for her coat. Yep. I did read about salmon. Sweet potatoes and everything was under $30. Coupons and store sales. Nice. Yeah, I knew the sweet potatoes would be some of the veggies I'd be able to get because when I go to Aldi, I can easily get all that stuff. The with raw eggs, I was told they were good, but looked it up and found out it wasn't. So not sure. Just be careful. Yeah. Yeah. Blueberries, watermelon, strawberries, small amounts. I was definitely gonna get some blueberries and try with the sweet potatoes, the egg, and a protein source, whether chicken or salmon. But the salmon I get from Costco, the wild caught salmon, it's already got so many seasonings on it. So I'm not gonna give that to Piper because they can't have all those seasonings that are in that, like the spices, like that's not good. Thank you, Odette. cooked eggs. YouTube has videos on how to get them used to brushing their teeth. hmm Salmon, fish oils. Yep. Good totals. Okay, good. Thanks, Jack. Thanks for giving us the totals for what we raised for the challenge. Hey, question for all pet peeves here. My dog has ringworm. I've been putting antifungal cream on it as often as I can. Split up her food and give her prebiotics in her meals. Is it not clearing up, Pat? We always give our dog scrambled eggs. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I had no idea. Be sure to give the right portions as well, especially with you needing to feed. Yeah, so if I let him have too much, he'll vomit. And so it's definitely a delicate balance to make sure he's okay. And then when I'm traveling, um, yeah, typically I've had a colleague that will come and help take care of him. And only, I mean, normally he's fine, but not since he's been sick. I just want to make sure somebody, gets him his wet food too. Yes, you. I'm talking about you. He lifted his head up. I also sprinkle Desinex powder on her fur. It's not helping as much as I'd like. I don't even know what that is, Pat. You can give the salmon oil to Piper. What is the salmon? Where do you get the salmon oil from, Nika? So it's like something wet I just mix up with the food? So I'm hearing a whole bunch of different things. I got to make sure I take some notes. I did, yeah. I definitely, when I'm having tuna, before I mix it all up with my concoction, I definitely give him some of the tuna out of the can. So if I have a pouch, because he smells it and comes. I'm like, okay, here you go, baby. Do you know that before dog food was created, dogs ate for free? It was called people's leftovers. Probably also healthier for them. Yeah, I bet. I was thinking about that. Like, well, then what did they eat before? And what do they eat in the wild? They eat scraps. I mean, yeah. My client. Yep. My besties. They make all their Doberman's food. They cook all his food. Oh yeah, you were talking about them. Pet store, and yes, mixing with food. Copy. Okay, got it. It's antifungal powder. Oh, okay. Got you, Pat. Shall we save some money, y'all? So if you are doing, if you're doing the retirement challenge, let's save some money. So we are at $140 as a community. If you're not saving, why not? It's on my Ko-fi page. There's an envelope. You can go grab it. Here's the envelope. Donna made the envelope for me. I made the challenge. There's the envelope. I purposely made it more transparent, not to spend up people's ink. But we have been saving $7 a week. So it's been $1 a day since February. When we get it done, it'll be $190. So let's go ahead and save our moolah. And those of you that have content and you've been saving, as long as you've been tagging me so I can see the video and I know it, I've been putting us all into a playlist for my retirement savings. So that's been fun watching everybody's videos. So I'm coloring in my next box, which is $7. And when I did my prop swap earlier this week, I already switched out these monies. You staring at me? You staring at me while I'm talking? You like, who is she talking to? He's probably sitting here like, who is this lady talking to? He's like, right. Yeah, I know you guys can't. There you can see his little ears. He's like right here in my face. I just love you. Okay, so there's the 100, 20, and 40. And then I'm adding in the $5 and the $2 bill. So this is all prop money now. I have already taken it out, but I'll continue just to save, and do my digital transfers to where they need to go. And I'll talk through that in my videos as we save together in my videos each week. So we should all be at $147. So we only have a few more weeks and then we'll be done with this almost September. So it's not too late to join. And if you don't have a budget, then use dimes or quarters or whatever. You don't have to use dollars. So we would love to have you. And then I brought my Wicked binder, my debt binder. And I want to say thank you to Lisa for encouraging me to make a debt binder. And I had a lot of good comments on it. A lot of people like the new binder. So I have all kinds of new challenges in here. So in my first video, I already saved quite a bit. But that's the first challenge in there. I made that one. That one's in my Ko-fi shop as well. But Minto Co, Sheila from Gen X Budgets, and then Rock and Roll Budgets is who I have all in my debt binder. So thank you, Lisa, for helping me come up with like, because I was like, wait, what am I doing? Like I already work on getting out of debt, but it's another way to just work specifically on debt. And then I do need to focus a little bit more on my month ahead and my other sinking funds before I retire, because I do need to make sure that I have, some different savings ready for, I might have a lapse in my income as I transition from my active duty pay to my retirement pension. So thank you, Lisa. I always appreciate you. You've always got my 6. Let's see, I'll put that over. Oh, wait. I was going to show you something else in here, but I don't remember what it was. Let me look. Oh, Judy, in my long-term savings, I got way ahead on your 2025 challenge. So I'm definitely going to get this done in my next video, because I'm trying to get all these big ones done. So I don't have to worry about things in, as I'm transitioning. And then I also, our Saturday Night Live. So Judy goes live tomorrow night. Jeanette is on here too. Jeanette goes live tomorrow night as well. But I got through August. So I'm going to finish this up as well. That's our challenge that we use with Judy's live on Saturday nights. And then Jack, I did print so Jack goes live. What day was that, Jack? Thursday? Late. She's a late bird. So I did print your challenge out that we're doing as a group as well, Jack. And was that all my announcements for that? Okay. Now, what I wanted to come back, we did donations. Oh, and I already did my St. Jude donations. So I've been saving for a St. Jude challenge from Missy at Pilar Savings. And sometimes she's in our chat as well. I didn't see her yet tonight. And then I also did my Friends of Big Bear Valley. So the Eagles that we had been talking about, I think they hatched early March. Yeah, I think it was early March, and they haven't seen them for a couple weeks. So they're off doing their Eagle thing, which is kind of sad because we really love watching them every day. They had so much entertainment. We talked about that. Okay, the hot topic, y'all. Let's talk about hot topic, and then I want to go to some travel topic. Yeah. Oh, you guys are chatting. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Let me go back. Jesus said, I don't know why I feel so bad for the dog. Who, Preston? Taylor says, yes, when you start to change or add anything, make sure to mix it with what he's having now for an easier transition because their digestive system is dead. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I definitely wasn't going to do like cold turkey. I didn't want to shock him too much. And he's already, going through whatever he's going through that he can't tell me about. Also, I haven't started the Fur Baby Hop, but I hope. You're never too late. Never too late, Taylor. Anyone that wants to join the hop, you are never too late. Head over to DonnaPoweredByCreativity.com and grab the challenges and everything. Budget with Mama Bear's channel. Her Etsy store has the cute little prop bills if you want to use those. Love you too, sis. Okay, getting ready for garage sale. Got it. Got it. She loves green beans. She's very healthy 15-year-old dog. Or do you not like green beans? Oh, okay. I love the Wicked binder. It's so cute. I don't have any debt to save for, but could really use to save for a month ahead that I'm in the beginning of my journey. Got you, Taylor. That's awesome. You don't have debt though. Look, where's my bell? Good job. I'm getting there, but Yeah, that is awesome. Hmm. Yep. Gonna be okay. I for some reason brought memories when I was young and forced to eat Brussels sprouts. I didn't want Brussels sprouts either, Jesus. Ugh. And then now the way they make them nowadays, and I make them good too. Like, cut them in half and mix them up with some Italian herbs and some sea salt and some garlic and some olive oil, and then put them in the oven or use the air fryer. Oh, they're so good. Oh, we're saying hi. I have my mom to thank for that. Good, good, good. Hi, LaFrida. We're saying hi. I've been tricked 2 times into getting what I thought were reward point collecting cards, but they were credit cards. Thankfully, my mom was with me to stop it. Good, good, good. Green beans are low. Yeah, I like green beans with just some sea salt and a little bit of butter. I can eat a whole plate of green beans. Andrew, my dog thought someone was at the door when you rung that bell. He ran to the to the door, barking. Too funny. Uh-huh. That's funny. Pat said I eat Brussels sprouts every other day for my liver. I don't mind them better than the alternative. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So hot topics. So we had we didn't even do a giveaway, y'all. Put your hot topics in the chat. I'm just yapping. Let me show you what to put. Those of you that don't know, would you go ahead and start? If you want to be entered, this will be a $5 Amazon gift card. You will have to email me so that I can get either your telephone number for Amazon to send the gift card to you electronically or the email address that you want to send to. So either one. My email is in all of my description boxes, and it's travelingchief9 at not Yahoo. Don't do Yahoo, y'all. Gmail.com. So go ahead and put your hot topics in, and I will do our first giveaway. How about that? Okay, we only have, okay, it's jumping. We're on 8 entries, 10 entries. I'll give it just another minute, and I'm going to share my screen. Give me a moment. And then we'll do hot topic. I'll do my travel chatting and question, and then we can see what we want to do from there. So I can figure out how to share my screen, y'all. Okay, we only have 13 entries, and it says there's 31 people on right now. So if you are interested in this drawing, please go ahead and put your hot topic. Make sure it's hashtag HOP, P for Papa, not T for Tango. One topic, BZ. Not plural. I'm just gonna go through really quickly, make sure you all did that correctly. Oh, hey, Danny. Hey, girl. Oh, that's a whole other conversation, Taylor. Okay, good. Hey, Lauren. We're saying hi. Okay, good. Hot topic. Misha, Judy. We're saying hi to Danny. Danny, you came just in time for the first giveaway because I'm over here slacking. I'm an hour in. I hadn't done anything yet. Okay, Odette's got it. Patty. Hi, Marie. Yes, thank you, Lisa. Please make sure to hit that like button as well. Paulette, Donna, my sister. Okay, Danny's got hers. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, I'm new to all of this, so I'm lost. Taylor, put this hashtag in your in the chat. Put hashtag HOPTOPIC. If you didn't do it, I don't think you did. All right, let's see what we have here. 17 entries. I'm getting ready to hit the button. Here we go. Okay, cool. 19 entries. Let's go. Who's gonna win this one? Okay, Pat. Yay, Pat. Everybody congratulate Pat. You won the first. You won the first. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. You won the first giveaway. Pat, you already have my email, so just tell me whether you want me to send it using your email or if you want me to have Amazon send it to a mobile device, your phone number. Okay. Okay. We'll do one more shortly. Let's get through the hot topic. So this past week, we had some bell ringing, you guys. Wasn't it awesome on the hop? We had Laura Bell. Well, Laura Bell rang it the other day, and then Anne Marie rang it this week. So we had two people, and that was her first time getting to ring the bell. I know I didn't get to ring it. Judy didn't get to ring it this time. So it was super exciting to get the bell rung. Let me share my screen really quick. So we heard a couple of different um, people that discussed their holiday savings. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons, y'all. Hang on, hang on. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Come on, Andrew. We got this. So if you are new to the Hop Topics, we have been working on these since January. And we have done a different topic each month. So we've done all these topics so far on the left. And right now we're down there on number 7, Christmas/holiday savings. Like, how do you save for holidays? And like, how do you decide on your budget? How do you, when do you start shopping? All these type of things have been coming out of the hop. So hopefully you've been hearing our hosts talk about it. Here's our words for the year. Obviously we're in month 7. How do you budget for holidays? How do you decide? Any specific questions anyone want to talk about? I finally updated my slide, you guys. So I just wanted to share a little bit, and then I'll go over to Anne Marie and Budget with Mama Bear and Fiona from Frugality is Life. So my kids are grown. I think I shared this before. I'm not near my family right now, but when they were little, when our kids were little, and this was the late 90s and 2000s, so it's been a bit. My kids are all grown. But my ex-husband was like, we're doing $100 budget for each kid. So we spent $300 on holidays. Now, sometimes did I go a little bit more? Yes, I did. Cause y'all know I've been a shopper if you've been here listening on my channel, especially on my debt-free confessions or my debt confessions. Yeah. But, so right now I don't really save like a large budget for any holiday, but I think that's going to change in the future when I get to my new home and I have family visit. So I will definitely be working on getting that into my budget and seeing like what that might look like in my future. But I do holiday cards for Christmas and New Year's usually. And I already got my postage. Thank you again, Lisa, for how to get the postage on the Lolo and the cards. And so that's approximately $250. So I've already got my postage ready, and then I'll do my cards like, around Thanksgiving and start getting those sent out. And I do have a postable. So if you're interested, if you would like to potentially receive something from me in the from the U.S. Postal Mail, please add your information to my postable, the link is on my channel description. Not in the video description, it's in the channel description. So if you want to go do that, I would be most grateful. I'm not going to be mailing out anything anytime soon, but maybe later in the year I will be. We heard from Laura already. She said some things. We heard from Janet. We talked about these last week. Wendy had to leave, but she gave us here what she spends, $250, all 3 kids. That includes her husband, and she's working on her brick walls to save for it. And then she listed like, okay, what does she prepare and budget for in the food budget? So that's important to talk about. She put Thanksgiving is the same. And then for Valentine's, what she does for Valentine's, little box of chocolates, Easter's lots of candy, and Halloween is also lots of candy. So that's the gist of her budget. She didn't say much about the other holidays and any other gifts or costumes or anything like that. But I do have a slide coming up on some other things that we might want to think about. Fiona talked about, similar to me, that they don't necessarily do anything big like a big family gathering. However, they do save for travel. But not a big like holiday budget for gifts or anything like that. And she said they like to eat their traditional Jamaican food, which can be a little pricey. And then she was showing us in her video her Christmas binder with a ton of her challenges and some challenges from some other creators as well that she uses to save. Anne Marie from the Queen's Budget, She was talking about her holiday sinking fund, and she said she saves 2,000, and she's a big gift giver. And she told us in her video that she already purchased her boyfriend's Christmas gift, and then she showed us her holiday savings binder where she had, and I just listed a few of the challenges that she had for the Christmas Savings Club, which is from Donna's channel. I'm doing that one as well, and I'm saving for. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the Christmas savings right now. I have it. I'm doing the 52-week challenge with Donna in the village, and that's going to go for my extra shopping for the cruise that we're going on in November. And then she mentioned Black Friday and then like the after Christmas sales. And Steph from Budget with Mama Bear said some of the same things, which I'm going to get to here in a second. And then Anne Marie shared that this was her 3rd year saving for holidays. So Anne Marie's doing really great and pretty much has a lot of this stuff figured out. And she's really ahead of the game. So, and she got to ring the bell this week. And then here's Steph from Budget with Mama Bear. She told us that she didn't used to have a budget for holidays or save in advance. So she basically just, go out in December and buy whatever whatever she wanted to buy with no budget. So she shared that with us, and that last December was her first year to have everything saved, like her budget saved for the holidays. And then she had no new debt from this last Christmas. So she said it helps her be more thoughtful when she's budgeting, that she, spends with whatever constraint that she has set up. So I thought that was a great point. And then she also showed us her Christmas binder with her challenges. And then she uses a different binder that she has all of her categories in. And then that way she knows when she's going to be completely done saving. And I already said the used to shop in December part, but now she's going to shop earlier. As long as she finishes all her challenges, she'll begin shopping earlier. And then she also said that it's, smart to shop like the day after Christmas for things that you don't need right away that you can wait for till next year, which I was sharing that as well. Like for Halloween costumes for my kids, I always used to get like right after when everything was on clearance, I would buy bigger costumes and a couple of them and then save them for the next year's. And that way the kids could just pick which ones they wanted to be. And then here's just some overall steps. And I cannot see the chat, so hopefully you guys are good. But here's just some overall steps to consider when you're planning out your budget. But use last year, whatever that last holidays that you had spent for, maybe expense track from it to make sure you have a good idea of what your budget, what you want it to be, what it should be if you're not quite there. But also make sure you're writing a list of what you want and need, and to consider other things like other activities that maybe you're not thinking about. But those of you with little kids, like there might be extra field trips, extra classroom activities. For those of you in a work environment or professional setting, a lot of times there are work functions, and some people, if you have people like for me, like I always had people that worked for me, like a lot of them. So I would always get them like, $5 Starbucks cards or $5 Amazon card, like whatever I wanted to do. And they would also all get a Christmas card as well. So my card budget is a little less now because I won't have people that work for me this season. But just something else to think about with your work. Maybe celebrations, and maybe you do a white elephant gift exchange. Maybe you don't. Maybe there's other things that you do with your work. And then like show tickets or other activities that you spend on because it's a holiday, or maybe you want to save. Like for example, for me, you guys, oh my gosh, if you've never seen them, if you get the opportunity, I highly recommend it. But the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, if you like concerts and like a fabulous show, highly recommend. And that for me, that was a holiday thing that would come around. This is back when I was in the Detroit, back home, and I went to see them. And then when you do all that, reassess your budget. Like, what are your expenses and what's your available income? So what I want you guys to tell me in the chat is, do you like just do whatever? Or do you make sure you're modifying what you're spending and make sure it matches up with what you're able to do in your income, wherever your income is at, for what you want to spend? Because I think a lot of times, especially I know me, I was just out spending, not a care in the world, just spending, running up debt, which made no sense. And now I'm paying for it. But if we could start working on to change that behavior and getting ahead of it now, that's that much better. I added this one here, build in a buffer just in case. So maybe build in another 100 or $200 if you're able to. Um, or depending on what you spend, like a nice little buffer. That way, if you overspend, you already have it in your buffer to cover it. And then it was already mentioned, shop early when there's sales and be purposeful for what you're purchasing, not just, willy nilly out there, getting what, just like, they say, don't go to the grocery store hungry. Well, maybe don't do apply the same principle, when we're shopping. And then avoiding procrastination. More money is usually spent when we're under pressure or when we're having like emotional spending. So, think about all those things. Just some steps, some tools, some tricks, whatever. Maybe you're already really good at this, and maybe some of us are still working on it to be better. So that's the hot topic. These are our slides. Now I can come back to the chat and see what you guys are over here chatting about. All right, let's see. Let me go back. Okay, now we welcome Danny into the chat. Let me see. Mhm. Let me see where I left off at. Okay, we were congratulating Pat. That's where I left off at. Danny said, I'm making you say big time for Christmas with the inappropriate add-on. Yay, because that was my whole goal. We're gonna have fun. So with the Danny's hosting an inappropriate Xmas hop, and we're being very inappropriate. So if you're interested, feel free to check out the original challenge on Danny's Etsy store. And then I made an add-on pack of 6 different challenges, and that one's in my Ko-fi page. But I put really good disclaimers, so if that's not something you're into, don't go look. I promise you, just don't even look at it. And don't look at the videos that you can very clearly see which one is for the inappropriate hop. But we're having a lot of fun just saving for the holidays and having a good time. Oh, Danny, I watched Amanda earlier. I got to put a comment in her chat or in her chats. Yeah. You rang your own bell. Yay. Good job. Good job. All the hops for debt, or can they be can they be for anything? Yes. Also, I meant to tell you that you don't look like you're. Oh, thank you, girl. I'm trying to keep it together over here, Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, my oldest, he'll be 30 in September. Taylor, one envelope is for debt. The other 6 envelopes are for other things. Yep. Or you can use them for however you want to use them. Lisa, that was a gem of a tip, woman. Thank you so much. Lisa's always dropping gems. Hi, Fresh Salad. Hello. We have visited your channel before. Well, I have. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Which envelope is the debt one? And which are the other things? Taylor, you have to go to a hop video to get the I'm sure somebody probably already said that. I'll wait and see if anybody already answered that. Yeah, just go to donnapoweredbycreativity.com. Of course. Yep, her website has everything. You'll see all the envelopes each hot video. Yep. And we do have a playlist for all of the hot videos, and they're on Donna's channel. So you have to go to Donna's channel. You will see my little icon because I help keep the playlist updated. With the financial, I'm behind on the financial goals hot for second quarter because that's also on Donna's channel, Taylor and whoever else doesn't know. It was acting weird from my phone, so I got to get on my computer and make sure I'm adding in all the other videos. But those other hops, the faithful hops, the motivational hops, like even the other things that we're hopping for are like amazing content. So even if you're not struggling, maybe you can come in and just help in the chat with people that are struggling with whatever it might be. So it's helpful to uplift other people in the village as well. Jesus said, if you've been paying down your credit card, you can call the credit card issue, ask for a credit limit increase. They're more generous during the end of year holidays. No, Jesus, they've been increasing mine like crazy. Like my available credit is so tempting, but I'm not doing it. My credit score has shot up since I've been doing my debt confession And I'm 68% down on where I started. I paid off my Toyota Prius. My next update is going to be very exciting as well. Lisa already knows, but it's going to be very exciting. So make sure you check that out early August. I'll be posting that video for my update. Yeah, my credit score has like shot through the roof. My credit score has never been this high, ever. Wendy's back. Wendy, I hope you heard me talk about your slide. We already did your slide. Yeah, welcoming back. Yes, I love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They're amazing. Unfortunately, because of the cost of tickets this year, we were unable to go. I should say, yep. Yep, Taylor. So since you're new at this, whatever the cost of ticket is, and then whatever your income is, just to do a division and see what you should be saving every, whatever frequency you're getting paid or whatever you can afford. That's what I would do. Okay, Lisa said I modify and carve out a total for each person. I used to just buy until I was satisfied they had enough. Ooh, I used to buy until I was satisfied that they had enough. Wow. I then went to 4 gifts. Now it's more thoughtful gifting within my budget. Awesome. We're on a very limited budget and we don't have credit cards. So we budget for what our Christmas gifts are, like 300 for the 4 of us total. Got you, Aisha. Thank you for sharing your perspective too. Aisha, I always appreciate there's like a spectrum here and you are always not, and it's not bad. I'm just glad that there are multiple people that are sharing different budget amounts. I love this. I love the diversity of our community. I sometimes have to lock my credit card because of a little emotional spending, retail therapy, and paying off a credit card. They don't work together. I agree, Pat. I have several of my cards are locked. Not just I'm doing better in terms of my own self-control, but just for thieves as well. Oh, thanks, Lisa. That was the link right there. Whoever needed it, Taylor. And then if there's anyone else that needs it that's maybe watching this replay, please join us. It's never too late. Danny started just a short time ago. So Danny is not saving what, she'll go on her Tuesday lives on Tuesday and she will just save wherever she's at in the hot, but she makes sure she tells everyone, hey, I'm where I'm at. Don't look at my totals if you're trying to be with the village, because she just started recently. So there's always a chance for anyone to come in and join us. I saw the inappropriate hat on Kofi. It was funny. Also, it was censored, but I could tell. Yeah. I made sure I covered it up. Yes, ma'am. There sure is, Beezy. It's very inappropriate. Oh, gosh. Thank you. I do have her website good. Donna, that's on, she probably already said it, but that's on Danny's Kofi. Danny, yeah. Oh, the stamps. Yes. Yeah, Lisa, that came in clutch. I think I actually have my, oh, I need to pay attention to that because I need to make sure I get my little bonuses. So I got, of course, I'm a Star Wars nerd. So I got that one. Oh, it's storming. I got the love, like that look like the skywriting goes with the Air Force kind of, And then I got the little coffee ones. And then I got the little gingerbread houses. So those are the ones I got. So I'm good on stamps for like a minute. Q3 should be village trips. Okay, speaking of trips. Yeah, definitely love to. You guys are so supportive and just being able to go out and help support you guys too I love it. No, I didn't, but oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Shar, where are you guys? You've been paid. Of course, Taylor. Some of us may need to seek asylum in Canada, Lisa. We got a bunch of our Canadian friends on here. Pat's in Canada too. Yep. Patty, I lost the numbers to Judy's live challenge. Can anyone fill me in for the last 2 weeks? I budget 1,500 for Christmas, big family. Patty, does that include like gifts and foods? Like if you guys host a meal? You're a lovely. Yes, I agree. She is a lovely addition, Aisha. I try to keep the amounts about the same for everyone. I usually spend about 150 for my kids and grandchildren, but less for everyone else. Got it, Judy. Wow, it is, y'all, it just started like pouring down raining. Andrew, I'm guessing you're getting 0% offers. I have one of my cards at 80% utilization and I'm still getting 0% interest offers. Like at least let it pay. Yeah. Jesus, I'm getting so many offers, like y'all. So, okay. It's okay, baby. I am getting not only those offers, I'm getting the open up a bank account and get a bonus offers. I just got this one too. I'm getting these silly, which I'm definitely not doing, but these silly, yeah, I'm not ready to share my whole name yet. When I'm retired, I will. But now this one's silly. Okay, apply for a loan up to 23. So you see, I'm paying stuff off, and you see that I'm getting more credit, but you're gonna still send me these loan offers too. 14 to 16%. No, thank you. I don't have credit cards, so I only buy what I have the cash for. Yeah, that's great discipline, Misha. Come move in. Patty, it was 3 and 1 for. Thank you, Lisa. Misha, I have to have my credit card. I make medical trips back home and have to pay for hotel, etc. Yeah. So I do want to. Let me move this out the way. I do want to tell you guys that. Okay, I know I've already kind of shared like the retirement. I'm just saying, like generically speaking, like road trips and things like that. But I think that after I do the initial road trip with besties, they're going to come with me. Take the things that the movers cannot take, like all the chemicals, like cleaning products and things like that. They don't take anything wet. So like my olive oils, like all the things I use in the kitchen that are like wet, they won't pack that stuff. So I'm not going to waste my items. And any other valuables, my budgeting stuff, that's all coming with me. And we are going to drop off. I'm going to get a small storage unit and we're going to drop those things off in Alabama. On the way back, I'm going to keep, I think what I'm going to do, obviously I'm keeping, I'm not going to say all, some of my budgeting stuff with me. By that point, I'll have switched out just about everything to prop cash. So I'm not concerned about safety with that. And I talked through that in my big prop swap that I did the other day. I've been watching Nikki Delventhal. She is if you don't know, she started living in her Toyota Prius, like living in it. And she's in a nice van now. Nice, not that the Toyota wasn't nice, but it's a bigger van and she's got her 2 dogs and all this stuff. So I love her channel. I love her energy. I love that she talks through like all the things I would be wondering in my head, like, well, how much does it cost to get into that national park? How do you book the camping site? And how do you do this? And how do you get water? And how do you shower? And all these things that you think about. Y'all, I think I'm about to outfit my car to be prepared if I want to live on the edge a little bit more. Which I do anyway when I drive. Like if I drive home and I need to sleep, or if I'm driving back from home from Detroit back here to Maryland, I've shared, like I'll sleep, I'll get in the rest stop and I'm out. Like I'm knocked out. But that's not comfortable. Like it's literally the driver's seat with incline and my little pillow and my blankie, and there's no window covers. Like there's no preparation really. So I've been watching her, and then her cousin Sarah is also, she's got her channel. I think I'm going to do a little bit more with that. I'm not going to go to that length because I'm not looking to do this full time. But I think while I'm transitioning, I'm going to make my car a little bit more comfortable. I'm going to get the window covers, and a few other things that I think I'll need to be comfortable, and for Piper as well. And oh, and I wanted to show you guys what I got for him. I'll be right back. And yes, I do have pants on. If you weren't there, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got this. It's a pet sling, and the one I ended up, I'm going to put a link in my Amazon affiliate, but Tomka's, and it's, this one is for a animal that is less 10 pounds or less, I believe. So I've already been practicing. Piper's looking at it like, please don't put me in that. So I've been practicing with Piper. So if he is still around with me when I start traveling, I don't want him to be scared all the time. He hates the carrier. And when I've driven my cats across the country, obviously I've been stationed in different places. They don't like it. They meow and they're in distress. And I feel so horrible on the road trips. So I think what I'm going to try to do, I think I'll still have the carrier nearby in the car, but I'm going to have this instead. And I'm trying to get him used to being in it. And that way, when we stop, if I have to use the restroom or grab food or get gas, I can have him close to me, and hopefully he'll feel more secure than the carrier. So those are my thoughts about that. I don't know if anyone else had used a sling before with their, obviously if you have a smaller animal, not if you have a big animal, but rather than a cat carrier. So I just wanted to bring that up as something I've been looking into. So yeah, so I think I'm going to make my car a little bit more comfortable for the road trips, and then I'll save money that way because y'all have to do some prep spending, but then I won't have to get a hotel, which hotel minimum, like, and y'all know I've been all over the place, but you're not getting less than $100. Like you're pretty much not going to spend less than $100 on something decent, um, in a decent area. Because I have definitely rented a Roach Motel, and last time I tried that, I left and I got a different hotel, and it was during when I did the Marine Corps marathon. It was a mess, y'all. There were literally bugs. It was not good. There were people hanging out outside. It was drug activity. I already know what was going on. I'm from anyway. I had to leave. So yeah. So I don't want to waste a whole bunch of money on hotels. I'd rather invest it in my own comfort, in my own car, and yes, I have things to protect me for safety, and no, I'm not scared. So anyway, what do y'all think about that? And then I do have a question for you, um, along the lines of travel. I wanted to know what is the best travel destination that you've either been to, or where is one that you want to go to? I'm curious to see. Hi, baby. Here he is. Your little face. Okay. You just want to lay there? Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make you dizzy. All right. Let's see. Odette said, I was doing the Hop Weekly. I started in May, but I had to stop the beginning of July when I had to move. My budget just got strangled, but it was fun. Yeah, I get it. Odette, did you move just locally, or did you move across country like I'm doing, like I'm getting ready to do? Yes, I'm on a monthly income due to being born with a rare chromosome deletion. So now I'm finding out all different ways. Thanks to all of you. Awesome, Taylor. Glad we can help. Yes, foreverstamps.com, foreverstampshop.com. Y'all, do it. We all need stamps. Well, that, and thanks to my mom and all of you. Absolutely. Hi, Robin. Robin Smith is here. She's another one of our Canadian friends. Hi, Jen. What's going on, Jen? I definitely want the stamps too. Yeah, get them. I definitely paid nowhere near what those would have cost at the post office. Donna said, okay, thanks. I've been doing the inappropriate hop on my own. Kind of boring and lonesome on my own. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of us, Donna. Donna, did you know that we were Danny has a playlist too, Donna. Did you know that? If you go on Danny's channel, where she's been keeping it updated pretty good. For anyone that's interested in that. 1,500 for gifts, food. And you mail 100. Okay, got you. So that's your gift, food budget, and you mail 100 Christmas cards. Got you, Patty. Oh. Hey, baby. That's the exact letter you got, Jesus. They trying to dupe us into this mess. Nope. Jenna saying hi. Nikki is such a... Oh, you watch her too, Aisha? I love her. And then for any veterans, if you didn't know, you can get your national park. You get great discounts on that. I feel like I got mine for free, but I don't remember. So I definitely got to look back into that. But I'm excited to do some more national park hikes and stuff. I'm definitely a big hiker. We can get Donna to get some of her cop friends to go in front and behind of you. So you're safe, Andrew, with your savings in the car. Yeah, sure. I'm already switching everything out. So I'm not even going to be worried about it by that time. It's amazing how much of the simple things we take for granted in our everyday lives. Exactly. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to be more like her cousin Sarah, who started more in the Love's truck stops and things like that because I feel safe at truck stops. Safer. I'm not a big y'all know I'm a city girl. So I'm gonna have like earplugs and an eye mask. Well, I don't really need the eye mask once I get the blackout things for the car. Yeah, I gotta make sure I plan all this out, and I don't have a lot of time. Mm-hmm. So Andrew, I want to live in my car too. But what do I do with my 40 plants and 6 cats? I know that's the only thing is like, I don't know that cats would be as good with this type of thing as dogs, which is why I'm trying to make sure I'm thinking about Piper and not just being selfish. And I have plants too. So I don't know what's going to happen with my plants. I'm going to likely just give them to people, whatever. And then I'll get new ones when I get settled. So I'm not sure. But I agree. You got to think about all that stuff. Be careful. Yeah, rest stops are not the safest places at night. Yeah. Y'all know I'm packing, so I don't want to have to, but your girl knows what she's doing with that. Hi, Amy Louie. Batman just sits on the seat next to me. He loves a car ride. Yeah, Lisa, I hadn't thought to try him with no carrier at all. So I'm going to put him in with the sling and see how he sits. And if he sits better, then I know that I'll be able to, get him more used to it. Truck stops are better. Mm-hmm. Definitely have both. The crates are safer, but totally understand the sling. It can be dangerous in case something happens when you're driving. Yeah, I agree. But him being completely miserable is I don't feel good about it. Knowing how they were when I've driven other parts of the country. I had one of those hotels and left as soon as I walked in. Yeah, Lisa, I looked outside and I was like, this doesn't look right. But the ladies were super nice at the desk. And so I was like, okay, is this a fluke? And so as I walked closer to where the room was and all these people are hanging around and I walked inside, I was like, nope, not me. But there wasn't a lot of vacancies because of the Marine Corps Marathon. Like a lot of the hotels were full. So I mean, I had to look around for a little bit, but I found one. I've been in a Roach Motel too. It was scary. I could hear the drug deals, prostitution going on. I stayed the night though. Probably not the best idea. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Beezy's. I cannot wait. So I plan on going to Key West before next summer. I'm just gonna say it like that. If Piper gets scared in a sling while you're driving, it could be tricky. So Patty, so you guys, I'm not gonna. Maybe I didn't say it right, or maybe you guys are letting me know he might get the zoomies in the car. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna wear. I'm not gonna put him on me with my seatbelt with him in the sling. I'm just gonna put him next to me in the seat in the passenger seat and let him chill. Like that's my plan. But like again, if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna put him in the carrier, and he's just gonna have to be miserable. I want to go to Donna's and meet everyone at a barbecue. I know you do, Shar. Didn't we say we're gonna do that next year? I don't. I'm trying to remember. You just bring it, Misha. You bring the litter box, and you like the passenger seat. The floor will be where that's at. And then I'll have his litter mat underneath it. And then I mean he's gonna kick up and make some mess. I'm expecting that. But that's what we've done before. The litter box is down. And then when I do get into a hotel, like when I've driven here from my other duty stations, like it's like 18 trips I gotta take into the hotel room. You know, the cats, their food, their litter, my suitcase with clothes and my toiletries, all the things. My bike, because my bike is typically on the back on the rack, the bike rack. So I got to bring that in because I'm not leaving that outside either. Excuse me. Because I don't want. That's a big investment. My bike is not cheap, so I don't want to I don't want my bike to be gone. I would just worry about the sling for safety purposes. I want to go to college. Oh my God, Wendy. Yeah. So I'll be in Colorado. I will be in Colorado before, I'm thinking mid-October. I'll be in Colorado. I just sent my tenant so I made a decision. I did send the tenant the notice to vacate so I can get the house ready to sell it. So I do plan on, like doing the painting and whatever minor things need to be done. There's nothing major that I know about. She did ask for a plumber to come out, so they're coming to come out tomorrow to see what's going on. But Kitty, I don't even think it's been an hour. Come back. Let me pet you. You guys see he's already meowing. I have witnesses. But I think I'm gonna try a for sale by owner and see if I can move it myself. I did all the rental. I did everything myself. I mean, I use Zillow rentals, so I was successful with that. So I'm thinking about it, like if I want to try to just do it myself and not give an agent like a whole bunch of money. We'll see. I want to go to Scotland, but I loved Jamaica. Yeah, I love the Caribbean. Period. Piper, Kitty, come back. Come here. Come and sit back with me. Come on. He's like just out of reach of me grabbing him. I've been to Scotland too, Jen. It is absolutely beautiful. I am working on some savings challenges from real photos that I took in Scotland. I'm going to put those on my Etsy. I don't have an Etsy shop. My Ko-fi page. You move locally? Okay, Odette, got it. That's it's still stressful as heck because it's a lot to do. It was just a little bit less stress than going all in a long drive. Judy wants to do an Alaskan cruise. My favorite trip was one that we took up through New England a few years ago. I do want to do that, Judy, like a New England. I want to do it like, I want to do it when the leaves are changing. So like September, October. But one of my friends, he was like, "That's the same we have in Michigan. Like the leaves change the same way." I'm like, "But that's different." Yeah, I went on an Alaskan cruise. It was so beautiful. The best place I've been, and would love to live if I won the lottery was Martha's Vineyard. I want to visit New Zealand internationally, then Italy. Got you. Okay, Lisa. Well, maybe we can try to when we go see Danny in Australia, we can also do New Zealand. I love Canada. I don't love it in the winter. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't want that cold in my life. But the rent here in Florida is outrageous. Yeah, the cost of living is quite high too. So are the taxes and the HOAs, which is Piper, chill, which is why I chose Alabama rather than Florida. I know he doesn't like the crate, but have you tried putting a t-shirt of yours in the crate? I have a whole like mat, like a nice padded thing that I put in there. I haven't put a t-shirt, but definitely there's a whole it's not just a crate. It's actually the Sherpa wool um padding. So it's actually very nice. It's very plush. And we went on airplanes together. Like, yeah, this is a well-traveled cat. I'm talking about you. Don't make that sound. It sounded like he tried to growl a little bit. Like, I know you talking crap about me, lady. Hi, my baby. Hello. Hello, my baby. Donna B said, my family's so large that we only buy for the youngest kids. This year I'm giving them their own savings binder with $25. 8 of them. Got you. Okay. So, um, I've heard some people mention it, but I would absolutely be like one of those because we used to draw an adult name. We would all draw like each other at Thanksgiving, and then we knew who we were going to buy for in for Christmas. And we had a set budget. I think it was $50, and I forget what else. But I would think that if there was like a whole bunch of kids, like you could do something similar in the bigger families. And like everybody draws somebody draws a kid's name. So each kid gets at least one present from the extended family. Just another idea. But I love that idea, Donna. Sorry, I didn't get oh, it's okay, Latrice. Hello. And Jen was knocked out. Hi, Debbie. I'm glad you guys could make it though. There's always the replay. Are you gonna say hi to everyone? You're gonna just come over here and yell at me? You're gonna come yell at me, baby? My baby. My baby. Oh. I wanna see Robert the doll. Where's that at, Beezy? I wanna go see Robert the Dolly? I don't know what that is. I know that is a great idea. Patty said my favorite trip was an all-inclusive trip with my husband many years ago for our anniversary to Cancun. In March, I'm going to Ireland and Scotland. Ooh, nice. That's going to be so nice, Patty. Are you going by yourself or do you have companions? Donna, I know that is a nice idea. My grandkids loved the binder I gave them, but I couldn't afford more. Yeah. Gulf Shores, Odette. More specifically, just north of there in Foley, 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 Alabama. That's where I'm going because I did a whole trip around the Gulf. Well, I started in Panama City Beach, so not the whole Gulf, but a good part of it. And I drove west until I got to New Orleans, and I stopped like all like the little towns. I stopped, and when I got into, I didn't like Destin. I didn't like Panama City. I mean, although I like that there's Air Force there because I'm Air Force. I didn't like the area. And then Destin was too toured. Like I looked all around there. I liked the Emerald Coast was beautiful. Whoa. And then when I pulled over into now I don't remember, but it was another Florida city down there. Maybe Mexico Beach. No, I think that's further. I don't remember, but when I went into Orange Beach, Florida, I was like, "Ooh, I love this." And I looked at the cost of living. I was like, "Whoa, nope." But then I kept going and I got into Orange Beach, Alabama, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is way more affordable." So that's how I ended up there. Couldn't afford more than a few dollars at a time. Got you, Pat. Good night, Elizabeth. She's probably long gone. That was like 12 minutes ago. You'll adopt them, Patty. They're still at work. The other ones, I only have a couple here that I worked on rooting. I still got to bring my plants from work, and I have two more containers of just things, and then I have my standing desk. It's a Veridesk, and you can put it down, or you can like click these two side buttons and lift the desk up so you can stand. I gotta go. That's the last few things I have to go get from my office. I couldn't live in my Toyota. I'm so used to my home and how much and my much loved bathtub with jets. I couldn't survive without that. Yeah. I'm not looking to make it permanent. It's just gonna be for a few months. And more of it will be stopping to see friends and family. So to just be on those days when I'm doing, trying to get from whatever point A and point B, and I can't just get there in um, one drive without sleeping. That's all I'm looking. I'm not trying to be like Nikki or no, that's not me. You heard him. Night Karen, cat licky sticks work wonders. Cat licky sticks. I need to go. Cat licky sticks. Let me type this in real quick. Ooh, okay, so this is for nutrition. Squeeze Vita Stick. I had no idea. There's a whole bunch of things here. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta read ingredients. Nice. Okay, thank you, Beezy. Let me get back to where you guys are. I was on Amazon for a second there. I work in that every day. And even though they are doing bad things, there are people, if you say hello, they will say hello. Who are we talking about, Shar? Oh, the like drugs and stuff. Even though they are doing bad things, there are people. Oh yeah, saying hello is one thing, Shar, but laying my head down and feeling safe that they didn't just see me go in this room by myself. Mm-mm, nope. And then reporting it to other people that might not be doing good things. Nope. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Mm-mm. But I agree, Shar. Hi, lovely. I lived in Colorado for 2 years. It was beautiful. Yeah, my daughter lives there now, Odette. She works at the Pikes Peak National Cemetery. Hey, Buck. How's our young junior deputy doing? Reach for the sky. And you should come through my town on your way to Colorado. We could do lunch or something. I was thinking if I'm going to be making my way up that way, actually, Amy, because I might be coming from the south. Like I'm not necessarily coming from the east west. So, but yeah, I will definitely keep that in mind for sure if I make my way in that direction. I believe Piper started meowing. So yeah, he I think he saw I wasn't getting up, so he came and laid down next to me. He's right here by my thigh. Yes, the village is supposed to do a road trip 2026 to Donna's for a budgeting conference. Yep. We got to get through the village cruise first, I think, because that's getting close, and we still have some things we have to plan for that too. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I live in Rhode Island, so if you end up heading up north, I sure will. I have only been to Providence, Rhode Island. Is that it? Providence? I know I was on the Navy base when I was there. What did I miss? We're gonna restart the stream. Haha, you funny, but I love it. Nope, you're gonna watch that replay on 2 times, and I'm gonna talk real fast. Andrew, did you say you're making some my Ko-fi page, Patty? I already downloaded the pictures that I want to use. I just got to put the numbers on them, and then what you'll do is you can just they'll be digital. You can buy them and then put the stickers if you want to use little stickers or bigger if you want to scratch. If you don't want to scratch, you don't have to, but that's what I'm doing. I think I have like 10 of them that I like the best. Like they're of the Edinburgh Castle, the transportation. I had several from the castle. I had some really good shots of that. I think I have like a street picture, just like the main drag there. I don't remember the name of it, but no, I was at Buckley. I was up in Denver, Wendy. Buckley Space Force Base, which is in just outside of Denver in Aurora. So the Colorado condo is in Aurora, Colorado, which is near Buckley Space Force Base. That's where I was stationed. Canadians don't want the cold either. Hey, Shelly. Shelly is going to be my new neighbor when I get down to Alabama. He says everything, nothing. We do love this saying, do you want to build a snowman? Nope, not anymore. We only get maybe 2 days of snow all year. That's not, well, maybe where you're at, Robin, because that is not what some other of our Canadian friends said. Yes, I want to know what how he's doing too. The little deputy. I was wondering, yeah, the scent. Yep. I'm tracking Taylor. What part of Canada? I know she's further over west. Doing better than me at the moment. I'm exhausted, letting him stay up late. So he's really tired when they do come in to do the next blood draw. Buck, do they know yet if it spread further, or are they still working on that? Iowa weather is in winter is freezing or even negative temperatures. My dad lives in Minnesota, so that's where I go. That's where you go on vacation. Taylor, did we talk about this in Iowa, like where you're at? And I did a bike ride across your whole state. We might have already talked about that. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully he can get some rest. Yep, British Columbia. You and Yvonne and Yvette, the twins, you all are all over that way, which is beautiful. British Columbia is, well, I've only been in Victoria, but that was, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. I was the YouTube channel Don't Stop Meowing, and they use collapsible dog, cat, car seats for their cats and hook them to it with a cat harness. Collapsible dog, cat, car seats. Collapsible, hold on. Let me open another window. Collapsible cat. Okay, I put it in my it's in my search bar. I have the collapsible stroller already because collapsible stroller came up too. They don't like the stroller either. I still put them in it and made them walk, but they didn't like it. Me too, Lisa. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. Yes. See you on Judy and Jeanette's lives for tomorrow. Yep. Take care. Robin, when I left my ex-husband, I almost packed up my Camaro and moved there, but opted Northern Ontario. Mm-hmm. You're saying good night. Hi, Dawn. The home of Lambert's Cafe and the Throde Roll. Ooh. These are places I have to visit, huh? Let me pin them now. So I'm following several sites to see when other people ask about good food places, so I know where to go. Lambert's Cafe. Oh, is that a chain? It's already pinned. I already have it pinned. Website, throwerolls.com on Mackenzie Street. Yep, I got that one. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. So, Dawn, you're my neighbor too. You and Shelly. There are 3 houses for sale in my neighborhood in Orange Beach. Oh, yeah? Are they less than 400? And are they 4 beds and 3 baths? That's my main requirements. That's why I'm doing a new build, because I can get my quartz. I can get all the little bells and whistles, like the white cabinets and all the things I want, and don't have to, because I don't want to do any, I don't want to do home improvements. I'm over that part of my life. Taylor, here where I'm at, if it's below 60, you might as well say below 0. Can't remember the reality show I was watching, but they were in Gulf Shores. Yep, it is. It felt like home, and I don't feel that everywhere. I'm saying bye. Robin is from Ontario. I've been to Ontario lots of times, lots of different places. I travel in the U.S. New Mexico is beautiful. I had no idea how beautiful it was there. I am definitely looking forward to some more road trips in the West. I had no idea the West was so, oh my gosh, you guys, the West is amazing. That's awesome. Oh, it has been my pleasure, Odette. 30 years. 30 years is almost over. I am on terminal leave, so I am definitely enjoying, um, y'all, I wake up when I want to. I'm not used to it yet, so I'm still like, as soon as the sun is up, I'm like, doom. But I think if I get an eye mask, I'll be able to sleep in a little bit. But yeah. Donna B said we only buy for the kids. The rule is once you have a kid, you no longer get gifts. So I'm buying for my great nieces and great nephews. Great nieces. Once you have a kid, you don't get gifts. That's not fair. Taylor prefers the 60s. Okay, you're going to a group of friends, soon to be friends, about 35 people. Nice. For a year and a half to make plenty of money, still sending $285 a month for your trip, for your Scotland and Ireland trip. Nice. Oh, I hope you have so much fun. Well, we have time to talk about it. Night, Odette. Yeah, can't complain. Yeah, that's great weather. It's great weather, but it's not great cost of living. Sure, Toronto and some other places out there, but I can't remember the names. Well, you guys, I think I talked about everything. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I talked about everything that was on my list, and I'm fading fast too, and my head is still hurting. I'm gonna go put some peppermint oil all like this in my temples and up here. And I'm going to give Piper the rest of his food. And I'm going to go to bed. I think I'm going to do some laps around the base tomorrow. And just quickly go through these comments. Let everybody say goodbyes. Yes, I should talking about a car seat for pets. Yeah, what a seatbelt thing. Mm-hmm. So we decide if we are going to do some. Did I decide? Me, Jen? Jen, let's talk on let's talk let's connect via our inbox and then maybe we can talk. With everything going on, I can't, I'm being honest, I can't remember a lot of things. I have to make lists. I'm still wrapping up work projects too, and I really need to get this house together. So I don't mean to be aloof. Maybe that's not the right word. Absent-minded. That might be a better word. But yeah, please keep me honest. I appreciate it so much. Victoria's an hour and a half for me. What a beautiful place. Yeah, we came back there on my Alaskan cruise when we came back. That's where we came through and we stopped there. I don't even think it was on the itinerary, but I was so glad they stopped there. Expect a copy. Oh, wait, got you. Well, if there's a wait, that means it's good food. That's my motto. 9:33 here, past normal time. I usually fall asleep. Night, everyone. Yes, good night, Taylor. Yep, Hattiesburg, that's right. Dawn is in Hattiesburg. Shelly's going to be just down the road. Shirley from the Thrifty Asian is a neighbor. Yeah, I don't like home rentals, Pat. But even when you build new, there's still going to be things that happen. So, but that's why the builder's warranty is helpful because I had to have them come back and do several things in my condo. Like whoever did the electrical, I don't even know if they were certified to do electrical. It was bad. Can we talk a minute? We did, Shar. But go ahead. Oh, full body MRI. He had today confirmed he had the infection in his left kidney and bloodstream. Those are the only affected areas at the moment, so far as I know. May find out more on Monday. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Buck. Okay. Definitely lifting up in prayer. I'm lifting him up in prayer for healing and wholeness. And for you and your wife, too. It's got to be tough on you guys also, your family. I had one of the best weeks because I had a night of crying. Then I changed a bunch of stuff in the office, cleaned most of the house. And nice, Shar. You got motivated. That's awesome. Sometimes you just need that good cry. Like you gotta let all that emotion, all that pent up energy, you gotta let that stuff out. I'm sorry. I've been yawning. Yes. Good night, Taylor. Good night, Amy. Yes. And this niece is 10. They range from 10, 32 to 54. Goodness. Ooh. Yes. Good night. Good night, everyone. Let's all say our good nights. Yep. See you Sunday on Donna's, tomorrow on Judy and Jeanette's. Okay, Jen, good. Yes. You try to, but yep, much love, much love. Oh, I forgot the second drawing. Dang it. Let's do this second drawing real quick. So I got to send Pat her gift card. There's still 25 people on here, y'all. And whoever put their hot topic in is still in the drawing. Hi, Missy. Were your ears burning earlier? I talked about your St. Jude challenge and I already made my donation. So if you're just getting here, go ahead and throw your hot topic in the chat box, and I'm going to draw the last drawing. Let me share my screen. so we can see who the winner is. Oh, hey, Ann. I think I said hi to everyone else. Yep. All right, let's do this. So Pat won the first $5 Amazon gift card. So if you win, you will have to email me and tell me whether you want me to email your card to you or text it to your mobile device, and it will come directly from Amazon. You'll have to keep an eye out on it. Let me hit this button. All right, we got 26 entries, 27. If you were already in the drawing earlier, you don't have to put it in again, but this is for anyone that might not have did it earlier. I'll give it just another second. Okay, it's at 28. I'm going to hit the button. Amy V, you won. Was Amy V still here? I don't know if she's still here. Let's congratulate Amy V. If she's not, I will, I know I'll see her in the next live and tell her. Yep, congrats to Amy. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for being here on my live. If you missed what we chatted about tonight, please feel free to go and hit the replay. Leave me a comment. Hit the, you might want to hit the 2x speed because we've been on here 2 hours. That way you can get it done. Maybe if you're cleaning up or you're doing a long drive. Yes, yes. Let's all say good night. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you have any plans, even if you don't, like me, I'm only going to do some workouts and some bike riding, and I'm going to go to the gym on Sunday. But yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend. And Piper and I say, do we say good night? Do we say good night? No, you guys can't see his little face. You see his little ear on my arm. I'm going to go give him his food. Night, everyone. I love you.